This is Sean with Gate City. I'm on a job today in High Point, and this is an investor friend of mine. He just bought this house and he's working on getting it fixed up. And so what I'm working on today is he's got an old oil tank in the ground right here. One of the things he does as an investor is he pulls out the oil. And so the company already came and pumped the tank out, got everything good to go. We're now clear to remove it. And so the only thing we're worried about here is maybe this is going to have to come up too, this piece of concrete here. But he's also got some major drainage problems. Look at how far this has sunk down. So I may have to talk him into repouring all this and getting it shedding away. So he's just figuring out some of the things he's got to do here at this new property. But today I'm going to be pulling this tank out. This is also going to be removed, so if I hit it or smash it or whatever, that'll be fine. Utilities have all been marked. They're mostly overhead, except this one's in the ground, but everybody marked it as no conflict. So what that typically means is the cable didn't even come out and mark. Typically what that means. But as long as power's overhead, there's no natural gas out here. And my buddy said if I hit that DirecTV satellite, that's fine too. So we should be in pretty good shape. This is actually the first job for my new flatbed build. And so the plan today is to get the oil tank out and on the bed of this truck. And I think, after looking at this a little bit, I think I want to do like a rubber bed mat on all that nice pretty blue paint. So I brought a piece of OSB to set the tank on, hopefully not mess it up too bad. But I've got my 5-ton excavator here. My 3.5 broke a pin the other day. It's like that right there, that thumb pin. And so this is kind of a big machine for this job, but it'll work. So let me get unloaded and get started here.
And the front.
So you want me to take this one out?
Yes.
And this one?
This one just put it there.
Okay, because it's sloping into the house.
Yes, but we put the concrete this much.
Yeah.
Yeah, this one you don't have to take it out. Just push it down a little bit.
No, I'd take it out.
Too much dirt for me to feel.
Get some gravel in there and get it.
When you go home and take it?
Yeah.
Are you sure? Too much trouble.
Yeah.
Just put it down.
That's the best way to do it.
This you take it out.
Okay, I'm about to get started here. So I guess I'll get started with popping this out of here. And it's kind of tight in here. It doesn't seem like it, but I can't pile the dirt here because this is my entryway. And I've got power right there, so I can't go up any higher with the dirt. And so I think I'm going to pile my dirt over here. It's all going to go back in the hole, which I'm going to be bringing more dirt back in. So it's just going to be trying to stage it. And so this is always fun. We call it Forrest Gump digging. You never know what you're going to hit. So let's jump right in. This tank, like many of these oil tanks in ground, had been abandoned years and years ago when they put the heat pump in, which is right there. And so I don't know where it's at, but I've got a feeling it's probably parallel with the house. And so my plan is just to dig until I find it. And then you're going to see here in a sec, it actually worked out pretty well that I brought this bigger machine once I found it. me to tap it? You want me to try to crush it in?
Yeah, cut it in on me. Don't take the one.
Okay, I'll give it a try. Okay, it's just me today, so I've got to go drop this rig off back at my house and pick up my dump truck with dirt in it and the mini Bobcat. So I'll be back over here shortly, and I want to strap this thing down really well too, just in case that thumb lets go. I tried to crush that tank a little bit and get it into a smaller size, but there it is. Okay, I got this thing strapped down pretty well. So I've got 2 straps on the tank. It's also pinched in the thumb in the bucket, so hopefully that'll stay there and I'm good to go. I was gonna set it on the back of the bed here, but it wasn't a very big tank, I guess, so I'm not gonna worry about it. So now let me go get the dump truck and the mini Bobcat. I just thought I would mention really quickly, I can't see that oil tank on the back with my little monitors, and so one trick that I do use is I'll look in the mirror, and hopefully I can maybe zoom in on that mirror, but take a look at the straps on there. You can quickly tell that the straps are tight, and so that's a little trick to just keeping an eye on your load when you can't see your load. And see, I can't see it from this mirror, but it's always really nice to be able to see that strap and make sure it's still tight. If that strap was loose, I'd be in trouble. All right, there's your tip for hauling. I just switched trucks. I've got the mini Bobcat hooked to the dump truck here. I think I've got way too much dirt, but Singh said he wanted some extra, so I've got some. So let's head back over there. Okay, I just got back over here, so let me hop on the mini and get it up the hill. I think he wants me to flatten out that area a little bit better. That excavator wasn't really the right machine for that. So here we go. Okay, I'm finished with this job, and so Singh wants to do some other stuff back here. He told me not to worry about seed and straw. He's going to be working back here quite a bit, and same thing with the front. I'll show you that. He said don't worry about that. He's got some gravel to bring in and some mulch and landscaping. So one oil tank pulled out of the ground. That thing had been abandoned a long time ago, and Singh got the old oil furnace out of the basement. I guess he had to take it out in 4 pieces. That had been abandoned a long time ago too. And so, yeah, it was good to get rid of it. In the front here, I just cut this area down a little bit. He's going to put some more landscaping in, so he wasn't worried about the finish of it. And he had me just kind of break this and push it down in. He's been sledgehammering this a little bit, so he's going to get some gravel and re-pour that. And then he had me bring in a couple loads of dirt here, and over here he's going to spread all that and get this front area looking a little bit better. So I usually don't leave it looking quite like this, but he just wanted this main materials brought in and stuff taken out. He's going to do the work. He's going to do the finishing. So yeah, got everything loaded up, ready to head back to the shop. I hope you all enjoyed this short video, even though it was kind of a small project. This was more of a favor for a friend and not as much of a job, and that's why we left so much stuff somewhat unfinished. We got there, we got the tank out, and then he wanted some extra stuff done here and there with the machines, and he was really more interested in getting some of the dirt on site. He was going to spread it later. He wasn't sure what he was going to do for the finishes and all that stuff with the landscaping. So that's why we left it a little bit rougher than I normally do. The other thing I wanted to mention was, in removing an old oil tank like that, make sure you check with your particular municipality or whoever your environmental agency might be. Here we get it pumped, they clear us to remove it, it goes to the recycling yard, the scrap metal place, and that's where this tank is headed. So make sure you check with your local thing. I know some places get really involved with removing old tanks like that, but this one had been abandoned for a long time. The heat pump that they replaced this oil with has already had its whole lifetime and lifespan. It's gone, so that's getting replaced as well. But anyway, so that was kind of a small job, and I hope you all enjoyed the video. Let me know if you want to see more small stuff like this, and I try to make it as interesting as I can, even though it's not that interesting of a job to begin with. So let me know what you all think. And with that, I will see you on the next one. Thanks for watching. Thanks again for watching, and you know the drill here. You can support the channel. It doesn't cost you anything by hitting the like and subscribe and sending me a comment. Okay, take care for now, and I'll see you on the next one.